I think, first and foremost, I think boxing was robbed of a great moment tonight. I think we saw a guy that was losing a fight. We're not going to argue he was losing the fight, and he did what he had to do. And I've never seen anyone count to 10 like that. I didn't know that he said 6 twice between 1 and 10. But it is what it is. We're going to file an appeal and a protest, and we hope that good judgment will prevail. Hopefully we'll get a rematch. I think that's what fans deserve. I think that's what Librado deserves. There's the perception in the United States that you can't come to Canada and win a fair decision. And I was just on the phone with my boss, Richard Schaefer, Al Heyman, who's Librado's manager, and we're all saying the same things. We thought that you couldn't come up here and get a fair decision, and we find out that you can't come up here, score a knockout, and win. It's a little disconcerting. I think it's kind of a black eye for boxing here in Canada, which I think you'll all agree. You look at what we had here tonight. We had 16,000, 17,000 people screaming, excited fans, and they're probably happy their guy won, but I don't think anyone's really satisfied with what happened out there. I mean, that was, in my opinion, it was pretty horrible. One of the worst things I've seen. I've been in the business for 12 years, and it's one of the worst things I've seen.
Did you have a chance to talk to Marlon?
Well, you know what? When this fight was made, I had asked for 5 neutral officials. It's in the contract. So when all the officials was rendered and sent to me by email via Sylvia, they asked me if I knew the judge and the referee, and I said, yeah, the referee's a friend of mine. But I couldn't believe that Marlon would make an error like this tonight. It was, this guy was knocked out on his feet, and who's going to defend the guy? I mean, I'm not about to sit here and apologize to nobody for what I did, because he was wrong. And Bute, like Dave said, he was winning the fight. I thought maybe Lucian would have won maybe 9 rounds already going into the 12th. But like I said yesterday, you know what? We could lose 11 rounds and we could somehow discard in the 12th. And that's what happened. But like Dave said, even knocking a guy out, you still lose. So I didn't talk to Marlon afterwards. I mean, to be honest, 29 years I've been involved in this game. I'm disgusted. I'm hurt to see something like that. To see this kid that's Librado's a warrior. He's a throwback. He's like a gladiator. You know what I mean? And for him to get it up the ass like he did tonight, it's a fucking shame. It really is. It's sad.
For a championship fight, do you regret now taking somebody from Montreal, such an important fight? A referee from Montreal?
No, you know what? It's not us that decide that. It's not me that decide that. I mean, I guess they had a judge from the United States, one from England, and one from Canada. So there was, and the referee was from Montreal. So it's, you figure you have 6 people and it's 3 and 3. You know what I mean? So.
David, did you think you did the best to preserve the interest of your fighter? It was a mandatory challenge. You didn't go to first bid. You agreed to a Montreal referee.
Oh, well, agreeing's a difficult word to use. I mean, officials are assigned. We can protest, but local commissions are always going to install their own officials, as many as they can. Generally, the referee is going to be from the jurisdiction where the fight is.
What will be your main argument in putting up this protest?
Where to begin? First, by most people's count that I spoke to in mine, there were probably at least 5 seconds before he said 1 when he went down. He counted to 6 twice. He said 6 twice. He said 6. He turned around. He told Librado to stay back in the corner when, A, he wasn't really out of the corner, and B, what was he going to do if he got 2 feet out of the corner? So then he turned around and he counted 6 again. So the count took 24 seconds. You could look at that tape and take your pick. There were a lot of things that went wrong right there.
If the IBF was to grant a rematch, would you request that the match happen elsewhere, or are the economics such that actually it will still have to take place in Montreal because there's such lucrative?
I mean, it would all depend on what television in the United States would pay. I think now it's definitely a more attractive fight for television. So obviously we'd rather have it in the United States. After this, I mean, we'd rather have it anywhere.
Yeah, sometimes money talks and economics.
Yeah, but you know what? If sometimes you have to sacrifice things to get the win, And coming up here, yeah, we made more money, but look what happened, In retrospect, no.
Howard, if you can, take us through it. At what point did you think that Bute was in trouble, running out of gas?
Fifth round. I had him the fifth round.
I think Librado hurt him maybe 2-3 times in the fight and the referee did intervene. But after the 9th round, Bute had such a good round and he hit Lee with everything and Lee just kept coming back. I said to him, and after the 9th, going into the 10th, I said, this guy's done. He has got nothing left. And Lee just kept coming back, and every time he would feint him, we're just waiting for the opportunity. And the opportunity came in the 12th, that he did catch him. And if I think Lucian fought a very smart fight. But like I said, Lee, in the interview like I did this week, I said, you know what, Lee's gonna keep coming. He's gonna keep coming, and sooner or later you got to stop. And he stopped in the 12th round, and he got hurt. He got caught. And I did say, maybe he might win this fight, but he's gonna die trying to keep his side. He's gonna get hurt, and he got hurt. You won the fight, but how could you say you're a champion after you got knocked? The way he did, the way his arm was raised.
The ref is the champ. Where's the ref? He's the champ. He should get the belt.
How far were you in the middle of the ring when the referee stopped the count?
I was not even. I was far enough to the corner.
In your head when you saw the referee coming to you?
The referee should have been looking at him. He was out. He should have been looking at him, not me. He was completely out. He should be looking for his safety, not for mine. He should have waved it off when he was on the floor. Everybody saw he was out, completely out.
Do you think he should have a count when he was standing up?
He shouldn't have had a count. He was completely out. He was looking at the corner.
The ropes were holding him up.
Absolutely, the ropes were holding him up.
Even when he asked him, when he went back to the corner and he asked him to walk forward, he was laying down on the ropes.
Yeah.
He didn't walk forward one time. He didn't respond. He was completely out. I was just waiting for the referee to put his hands up and wave it. Instead, he was looking at me. I have no words.
It's funny because in the 11th and the 12th round, it was brought to my attention that during the whole fight, the 3-minute round was on the clock upstairs, and the 11th and 12th, the 12th round was not there.
Yeah.
Librado, how do you feel about the outcome of the fight tonight?
I came here.
A disgrace.
I came here to win the fight by knockout. I have no choice. I knew it. Everybody thought I'm too slow. Everybody says that he's too quick. I wasn't able to catch him. That he was gonna hurt me. I let him hit me with whatever he got, and he didn't even hurt me one time. This guy, I did it to myself. I missed him and I hit myself. I promise. He was